once again. This is Leanne Presents. I am Alan. Leanne is there.
Hello.
There she is. See, I'm not lying.
You are lying.
Oi. Watch it. Watch it. Watch it. This is part 2 of our Marvel United X-Men All-In Pledge and Extras unboxing series of potentially 4 videos. I still think I'm going to get it done in 4. There's a lot of stuff to unbox. Yeah, I think I can get it done in 4. So if you haven't seen part 1, which we've already uploaded, go back and we'll leave a link here somewhere, so click on that and watch that. When you haven't got to, it's not like there's a storyline to it. If you're looking for something specific, stick with us. If not, implore you to watch the entire thing, get the whole visual feast, because there was a lot of stuff in those first 3 boxes, which were just super. So in this video, I'm going to be unboxing 5 of the expansions. So we've got First Class, Phoenix 5, X-Force, Gold Team, and Blue Team. So I'm just going to jump straight in and start cracking these open, just because obviously I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste my time waiting to get to see them either. So let's just do it. Okay. It's a good section on this box that we get open. Oh, hello. Okay, so there's like a leaflet. Yeah, so there's like a leaflet that kind of tells you what's in there and maybe gives you extra bits and pieces. Haven't read that yet, obviously. It's got the tokens. Danger Room. Okay, so this what's a second Danger Room kind of card thing. Then we've got Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch villain sheet. There's only the one villain sheet in this one. Yeah, makes sense. I'm just going to pop these to the side briefly a sec. Okay. Again, we're not going to go through all the cards because there's a... Oh, this one's completely shattered as well. Small... Oh, there's small cards in this one. Okay, and there's normal cards. Again, we're not going to just go through all the cards because that'll make for a very boring video. Yeah, the bottom of this is completely punched out, like the pack. That's really flimsy. Wow, that's like paper thin. No wonder it's splintering everywhere. Okay, let's put that there. Okay, so we'll start off with Old School Scarlet Witch. So this one's a villain as opposed to the previous stretch goals box from the original game, which had Scarlet Witch as a hero character. And the same then goes for Quicksilver, her brother. Obviously the children of Magneto. Good old Eric. Eric Maggie, that's what I'm going to call him from now on. Eric Maggie. Old School Cyclops. So he's not got his hand up to his visor like in the previous one in the core box. This is more of a... It looks quite raw and power, like very elusive power kind of... Elusive? That's the wrong word. I can't think what I'm trying to say. It's been a long day.
He looks powerful.
He does. Oh man. Jean Grey's next. Well, probably Marvel Girl is probably what they call her in this particular one, I'd imagine. It's in the sheet. Yeah, it says Marvel Girl on the sheet. Obviously sticking with the codename aesthetic. Here's Beast, pre-blue fur. So this is before he transforms into the furry, lovable beast that we all know now. And we have Angel, prior to being assimilated, as it were, by Apocalypse, and turned into the Messenger of Death. The Horseman of Death, rather. Back there. Is it just it's just a rock he's pushing off of. It's cool though. And then here's Bobby Drake, Iceman. Good snowball kind of thing shooting out of his hand. I wouldn't say fist, but it's not his fist because it's not fisted. It's a hand. It looks. There's a texture all over it as well. It makes it actually look like ice. I can see when that's painted, that's going to come out really nice. As long as the paints are watered down thin enough. So there's that one. I might get through these boxes quicker than anything else now. At this rate. Is that way? Yes. Okay. Putting things back in is where it gets tricky. So everything was just slid all over the place. It makes it a bit difficult. Let's do that there. Yeah, that goes there. That goes underneath. That goes there. That goes underneath as well. On the top. Oh, some of the locations actually. So we've got Professor Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters. We've got Cape Citadel, and we've got Island M. Those are the locations in this box. So 3 extra locations. 5 extra characters, 2 extra villains, some extra tokens, and possibly a danger room scenario. That's interesting. Back down that. Oof. Pop this one to the side. Next up, Phoenix 5. There's a lot of text on the back of these which I could go through. I'm probably not going to. I'm gonna read because I don't remember too much about this one. So it's obviously kind of like a story-based kind of system on the back of this. So it says, shattered, the Phoenix Force possess some of the world's greatest heroes, consuming them with the power and the blind obsession to take control of the world. Cyclops, Emma Frost, Colossus, Magic, and Namor. The Phoenix Five now stand as a united force that must be taken down at all costs. Somehow hope persists with the arrival of Hope Summers, but will it be enough to break through the might of the Phoenix? Okay. It says a Marvel United core box is needed to enjoy this expansion. So you can play this across any expansion, any of the core boxes, which is kind of cool. They're not saying, hey, you've got to have X-Men or you've got to have the original version. So it's quite a thin rulebook. This is certainly a bit more than the previous one. Then we've got the villain boards again. Colossus, Magic, and Namor. This tray's intact. That's going to be a running 3 theme now. Okay, so we've got a lot of cards again. That's quite a big stack of cards on that one. Back in the right way. And then we're going to go straight into the minis because that's all that's left in this box. Quite quick and easy to get through these ones. It's quite cool. So, playable character is Hope Summers. Again, from the future. So you've got that futuristic gun, same as Cable and Bishop. Some weird residue, or is that imperfection in the moulding maybe? Give it a scrub, might come off. If not, I'll file it down. Then we've got Cyclops. Again, kind of looks very similar to the First Class pose. With the power and the kind of the stance of power. It's obviously got a different costume on. Then we have Emma Frost. Can never tell if she wants to be a good guy or a bad guy. Because she's kind of all over the place, all over the time. All over the time? All of the time. Apparently I can't talk today either. Then there's Colossus. Maybe I should get Leanne to do the rest of this.
Nah, you good.
He's quite beefy. He's not quite as heavy as some of the other chunky models, but it's got a good chunk on him, as it were. Then we have his sister, Magic. We talked about in the first video briefly, saying that she was in New Mutants. And then last up in this box, we've got another clear see-through plastic. It's actually part of the base as well. Is Namor. Really cool. I don't know if you can pick that up on there. You can sort of see the foot shining through the wave. It's really cool. This trident's a lot better than the previous one. It looks straighter. I've seen a case where someone said the arm was put into the wrong position when it was placed into the model. As a result, it was kind of bent all out of shape in the box, but this one looks to be in good condition, thankfully. So it fits nicely into the gap in the box. Okay, so there's that particular one. Flying through these guys. Oops. Oh, that was the box. Not me. Or was it Leanne?
I think it was Rags.
Right, let's go with that. It was Rags. Next up, XForce. See, now I've started reading them. I want to read the rest of them.
You got time if you want it.
Created by Cable out of the remnants of the New Mutants, the X-Force is unlike other X-Men teams who focus on reacting to villain schemes and protecting the innocents. Following Cable's philosophy of get them before they get you, the X-Force is an aggressive team who actively attacks evil mutants every chance they get. Pulling together the powers of an eclectic group of mutants so they can deal with any challenge that comes their way. Anyone who's seen the Deadpool film will be kind of familiar with some of the X-Force characters. So again, like a rules sheet as opposed to a manual per se. Some locations, we've got Murder World, Strife's secret base, the Morlock tunnels, Adirondack Mountains, I think that says. And then we've got the villain board for Strife. That's a badass character, I love that, it's so cool. I just like pointy armor. I think it's like a fetish or something, I don't know. The cards. And then I'm going to go in reverse order on this one. So we've got Cannonball. Blasting off an explosion. Oops. And the detail on it is really, really cool. See the Lex logo on his chest. It's like, damn, that looks so clean. And then we have Domino. Again, was in the Deadpool 2 movie. Good to see a lot of these characters coming to the big screen, the little screen, whatever you want to sort of class it as. Cable, also part of Deadpool 2. Is this the Deadpool 2 box? Apart from Cannonball. That gun is huge. But again, it's the 90s aesthetic Cable, the outfits from the 90s. The TV show, the comic. So cool. He's even got his scars on his eye. That's so cool. Then we've got, if I can get out of the box, Shatterstar. They didn't quite pull off the sword on that hand. So the sword should have two blades, but they've kind of just molded it into one mass. It doesn't look bad, but it would have been cool to have it as separate. But then I could see the ease of breakages could have been an issue.
I bet you can paint it to look like separate.
Maybe. I might be able to get away with that. Give it a try.
A challenge for you.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And then last up in this box is the very pointy, very helmeted Strife.
When you say very helmeted, does he have extra helmets?
He's got extra helmet.
Okay.
Like, his helmet is huge.
But it's pretty massive.
Very pointy. His shoulder pads, that's like rivaling the Legion of Doom. So there's that box. Back there. First. One thing I probably haven't shown yet is that nearly all of them have this Marvel United logo kind of just punched into the plastic there. Branding, kids. Branding. Cool. Then we go into Gold Team. The challenge for mutants has always been unification. Unification with regular humans. Unification with mutants of different ideologies. Even unification with fellow mutant heroes. While the power of the villainous Hellfire Club is a threat to humans and mutants alike, the Gold Team must also contend with the rivalry of other X-Men teams. Okay. So, okay, cool. So, previous ones had like the artwork on the front. This was just going straight into the book itself. Like a 2-page leaflet. Oh, cracky elbow. Hello. Some more tokens. There's a lot of movement in these boxes. Is the problem. We've got some more locations. So Chandler, the Shi'ar Empire. We've got Krakoa. We've got Limbo. And we've got the Hellfire Club building. Got some slight impact bandage on the villain card. Oh, whoa, what's that? Ooh, okay. That's different. Okay. And then we've obviously got the villain himself, Sebastian Shaw. That's weird, that's interesting. Blue team and gold team. Okay. Oh, there's rings in here as well. So there's little plastic coloured rings. So one's obviously gold and one's blue. They're plastic or they're rubber? Yeah, they're plastic. Oh, another splinter in that. That nearly went under my nail. That could have been very painful. Cards. Put those back in there. Then we've got Sebastian Shaw of the Hellfire Club. This guy's pretty much unkillable, undamageable. This guy's a bit OP. Another future person, we've got Bishop. You can see the M tattoo over his eye. I'm not sure if the camera's going to be able to pick that up, but you can make out the M tattoo just over his eye there with the branding in the future that he comes from. They throw in the camps and they brand the mutants with a tattoo on their face of an M. Then we've got a nearly fully see-through plastic model of Iceman. That's cool. The only thing that's not is the base. So again, with that, I think I might just keep it like that because that looks really cool. Is that supposed to? Oh, hi Rex. Hello. Not sure. Look at the. Not sure if that's supposed to be coming. No, it's not. It's just in the picture. So it looks like there's a gap. Like that might be supposed to be coming out of his hand. It's not. It's just kind of the way it is. Kind of looks like he's shooting like an ice shard maybe. Let's put the picture inside the book, or inside the booklet. We've got Forge, the technological mutant master. As in a master of technology, not master of mutants. That'd be weird. Then we've got proper Colossus instead of a Phoenix 5 Colossus. So again, quite chunky, given his size. All the detailing on the skin with the metal textures, it's really cool. I'll have to see if I can get some paint on varnish to make the metal look a bit shinier on that one. And then we've got Archangel. So this is Angel after he's been converted into a horseman of the apocalypse and has then had the brainwashing undone, but not the mutation. So he has metal wings instead of the ones he was born with as a mutant. I say born with, he obviously progressed, he hit puberty and then the X gene kicked in and he had normal wings. So that's that lot. Which one goes in first? That one? Okay, so these ones are up there. I don't know why you would do that. That goes on top there. That goes there. There's a lot of give for slidiness in these boxes, unfortunately. And then the last box for this particular video is going to be the blue team, and I've kept this one to last because, as I said earlier, Mr. Sinister is one of my all-time favourite characters. So I've kept this one to... Whoops! I think I frightened Red. Kept this one to the last. Getting mutants to work together towards a common goal has always been a challenging task, as Professor X can attest. The X-Men know that standing united is their best bet to defeat the most dangerous villains. Nevertheless, the various hero teams are consistently bickering and competing with each other, with these grievances often escalating to outright violence between them and playing into the hands of the villains. Just get along, everyone, and everything will be fine. That's the takeaway from this. So yeah, as usual, we've got the book, the rules, the extra bits, the super villain mode. Oh, and look after them. Look forward to that. Oh yes. So we've got some more tokens. These tokens here are going to be something to do with Mr. Sinister, who's a geneticist. He likes playing with genetics and basically making things the way he sees that they should be. Not necessarily the right thing to do, but oh well. And we've got Excalibur Lighthouse's location. We have the Savage Land. We have Madripoor. And we have the Mojoverse. Okay. Didn't think I'd see the Mojoverse in this box. Then we've got, again, like the last box, we've got the blue team and the gold team thing. And we've got Mr. Sinister's villain card. Oh yeah, Mr. Sinister. Okay, so again, much like the previous one, we've got a bunch of cards, That gives away one of the characters that's in this box. Oh well. Got some more rings, blue and gold. Then we have Banshee, Sean Cassidy of Scotland. I thought they've done the cape on that. That's really cool, actually. I'm going to go through a lot of blue and yellow paint. Rogue. And then we've got on and off again partner Gambit. The dynamicness of that with the cards flying out, that's cool. The bow stuff might need a bit of shaping in there. That's fine. There's a fire hydrant. Oh, he's leaping off a fire hydrant. That's cool. Okay. Then we've got Jubilee, who shoots fireworks out of her hands. Basically, that's her mutant power. Not quite sure how useful it is in some situations, but there we are. These big earrings there. They are just huge. Then we've got Psylocke. So we've got a real sword and a kinetic, I guess you call it a sword, or a spike, or a dagger. Lots of flowy bits with the hair and the belt. And then we've obviously kept the best till last. Mr. Sinister. Oh, look at that cloak. That's amazing. Ooh, excuse me. He's standing on some rubble. Oh, that's incredible. Look at that. That's amazing. I love it. That's so good. The facial features just really capture that so well. Ah, so cool. Ah. Great. As Leanne would say, good stuff.
Good stuff. I have a lot of words, thank you very much. Nice.
Good stuff. Cool. So, that's it for this particular video. It's a bit shorter than the previous one, but that's kind of what we're looking to do. I mean, I didn't know how long these were going to take to box as opposed to the stretch goals boxes. Hindsight said I probably should have unboxed each of them individually, but oh well, never mind. You go through one long video and then you hit like 3 or 4 short ones, so that's totally fine. So with that, this is the end of part 2. As previously said, if you haven't seen part 1, go back and watch that one. There's a lot more good stuff in there. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. You'll get notifications when parts 3 and 4 go up at this point. You won't get notification for 1 because it's already up. So you missed out on notification for 2, but since you're here, just make sure you watch 3 and 4 when they'll drop as well by hitting that notification bell. Hit the like button, hit the comments. Who's your favourite X-Man? Who's your favourite X-Villain? What did you enjoy the TV show? Are you looking forward to the new one that's coming out? The I can't remember if they're calling it 98. I think they were calling it X-Men 98, if I remember rightly, the animated one. Yeah, just let us know what you think and what you like from that. And as I said, we'll see you in the next video. Part 3 will be dropping hopefully in the next day or so. So look forward to that, and we'll see you then.